Rico, you put the drip on this.
Alright, what up YouTube? It's your boy Rico. Haven't been on here in a minute. Yeah, just been busy as fuck. Trying to stay busy, I guess, but it's also hard to come up with video ideas because I feel like the internet's just like saturated. Like you can find out anything that you want about like recording and mixing and shit. So it's just trying to write up like a strategy and stuff and think about like new ideas that people haven't done. But anyways, I'm re-recording this because I just spent literally the last 40 minutes recording and my mic was not on QuickTime because the point of this video today is that I upgraded to Catalina yesterday, and I don't know, I thought the last, what was it, Mojave, I thought that was fully 64-bit, but I guess they were still supporting some 32-bit. As far as I thought everything that I had was 64-bit. Upgrade to Catalina, and then I opened like shit up because I'm gonna be recording soon, and like half of my Wave plugins are gone because the stuff that's gone I never kept up to date with, which is fine. The stuff that works now is either version 10 and up, which makes sense because those are all 64-bit, but version 9 is not 64-bit. And yeah, so I have to change my template. And I wanted to make a video about my favorite plugin alliance. I think I mentioned that before in a previous video. So I thought it would be a good opportunity to change my template and also implement more plugin alliance and replace them and see how that works out for me. Yeah, I just thought it'd be a good opportunity to show you guys my favorite plugin alliance stuff and stuff that I've been really enjoying. I've had plugin alliance stuff for a while, but I have the $10 a month essentials package, and just right off the bat, I would say it is, if you don't own any plugin alliance, or if you're new to the audio stuff and you definitely want to be getting plugins, I would say that is a no-brainer for sure, because it literally has everything you need, if not more. It has a little bit of everything, which is great. It's literally like the essentials, like. But yeah, I would definitely say plugin alliance shit for sure. Get on it if you're a producer, like literally, because it even has synths and stuff, which is crazy. It's kind of dope that they're making that shit. It's got like mastering stuff, it's got mixing stuff, um, production shit. It's got like metering and stuff. I think you got a couple meters and stuff, which is dope. So yeah, I would definitely check it out. And it's nice because I think it's cool. Like I was never into the subscription shit, but Plugin Alliance, like $10 a month for what you get, what I'm about to show you, you literally can't beat that. And it's like no commitment. If it's not for you, you can literally just stop paying the following month, which is cool because I think getting something like this is a good opportunity to check out different types of plugins and like tools and stuff, because like I said, it has a little bit of everything, and then you could pick out what types of EQs, what types of compressors you don't like, what you do like, what you need more of, and just in general, even with Plugin Alliance, with all this stuff, you're like, well, I only used about half of these and I only liked, let's say, 5 of them. So then you can just go and buy those 5 instead of paying for the extra stuff that you don't need every month. I think it's like a win-win for sure. So yeah, I'll start with the plate reverb. I usually use like a flanger on it, like super, like literally like 2%, like, but the meta flanger was so intense that like 2% was like more than enough. Um, so I brought over this, which I've been enjoying. I use this as my normal flanger effect, and like I said, you put a flanger on my plate most of the time. It just lives on there. A flanger is fucking dope, and now I have it because it's included. This is one of the plugins that's included with the bundle. You get 2 models. You get the old 1979 model, and then you get the 2009. They both sound great. I just like the 79 because it's a little bit more like grittier because it's like older. But yeah, that's what happens when you switch it. It looks way cleaner. But they both sound great. I think it's just a taste preference at that point. And then my spring reverb, I was using, it sucks because I was using the IR stuff and I was like downloading a lot of IRs from like other engineers and I was really getting into them and now I can't use it. So I just brought up this spring reverb from Pro Tools. I know it's not a plugin alliance, but just thought I'd throw that in there. See how it works. I don't really use spring reverbs a lot, but sometimes they sound cool on certain stuff, so I just thought I'd at least replace it. BX is included. The BX delay, I'm pretty sure, is included. Also, you guys could just check on their website. It has all the stuff that's listed in each bundle. My eighth delays are usually mono, so let's see. I'm just gonna do presets because, like I said, like off camera, I'm gonna tweak everything. I'm just gonna do eighth note. That's it. Make sure the mix is up. But this is probably like H delay. I was die hard, obviously. Like I still have had 3 of them there. But I'm really like the past year I've owned this outside of the bundle. It was on sale one day and I got it literally for like I don't even know like $15 if that. Um, yeah, this has everything: modulation, distortion, it has ducking, which is what I was looking for. Came across this and I was like, oh, this has everything you need. It's got filters on it. This stuff can be cool. The auto wall can be cool. Then yeah, you can shape the transients and shit, which is cool. Changes the bit rate, all that shit. It's cool. Definitely check this out for sure. Probably yeah, definitely one of my favorite delays for sure. I should have replaced my H delays already, but there's just something about H delays that are awesome. But what I don't like about H delays, they're fucking crazy on CPU. Then my ping pong delay, like I said, I replaced it with that. Quarter, replaced with that. And then this thing right here, this company's crazy. Crazy dope. You get their gate with them. Well, I haven't tried that yet. I don't really use gates a lot. They have a really good gate. But this shit, the biome is crazy. They have, it's just like it's literally a fucking toolbox of cool shit. You can like have a delay and then you could add you can add a granulator to it. You can add a bunch of different effects to it and you can just have like an effects rack on your effect. It's crazy. You can add like modulation, like LFOs and shit. You can do some crazy shit. I use it for like production all the time. But I'm gonna use it for my half delay because usually I don't really use a lot of its half delays. But I just thought I'd do something like unique with it instead of just having a bunch of the BX delays or whatever. But definitely check out this company or check out this plugin in general. Like this shit's crazy. It's got, I'll show you what it has real quick. Yeah, you got delays, distortions, you got compressors, limiters, filters, like all this shit. It's crazy. The saturation on this like is really good. I've been thinking about trying to implement it somewhere. The saturation sounds crazy. And then I just have like this fun effects and it's the unfiltered audio biome or whatever. Oh yeah, so I need to replace my de-esser. I don't have de-esser anymore. I don't have the Waves one. So let's see. Let's try this SPL. And like I said, I was saying in my last video, it's also kind of cool. It kind of worked out that the wave stuff is not. Oh shit! I just kept my mic. That this happened because now it gives me an opportunity to check out the other stuff in the bundle that I haven't got to use. Like I haven't got to use this de-esser yet. So we'll see how it works. Let me do the dual band. It's probably gonna be a little bit more intensive. I guess not. What I like about plugin line stuff too is a lot of the shit's like not intensive on your CPU like whatsoever. Keep that deactivated for now. Our compressor I need to replace, so I need to replace it with something. I don't really know what I would have because I just like the R compressor obviously because it was easy and it everybody knows what it sounds like and stuff, so it's just like something you're familiar with. Let's just do this. Fuck it. I've listened to it. I haven't really used it on any mixes yet because it really didn't do anything for me. Once I get to my drum bus compressor, I'll explain why. But for now, I guess I'm just gonna do this. Fuck it. I don't even care. Let's just see what happens. Cause it's got 2 different flavors. You got like you got an optical, which would probably be a little bit slower, obviously for sure. And then you got discrete, so I have control over the attack and like release and shit, which is nice. So yeah, let's just see what the fuck happens with that. And then this right here is fucking sounds really cool. Um, I use the Waves one still. It's just weird because like people shit on Waves all the time. To me, I think the SSL stuff, they all sound really good. So I think any SSL thing you have um, is worth having. I still use the Waves one. The Waves one versus this, I would say they sound different. They don't sound, one doesn't sound better than the other. And by difference, I would say maybe the Waves one sounds a little bit more dirtier than this one. This one's a little bit more cleaner, but you also have control over like your EQ types, and then your compressor types and stuff, which is not that, which is this. You can change to E channel or G channel. And yeah, other than that, they basically I'm able to achieve like what I'm looking for is what I'm I guess trying to say. I'm not gonna go too deep into this stuff because there's like a lot of videos, especially by Plugin Alliance, that explain it way better than I am about what this the V gain and THD and all that shit does. But basically, yeah, I always keep all this stuff down because as soon as you start stacking vocals and shit, it gets pretty loud. And yeah, I just have no. It's cool. Definitely if you want it to be more, like, I guess, like analog sounding. But even it's just funny because even like we have an SSL at the studio and it's literally not even that noisy, like with the electronics and stuff. It's kind of funny. But yeah, that's another cool one. This one was included in the bundle as well. I'll try to remember to make sure I point out which ones were included. Drum bus. So like I said at the beginning of the video, I use the API a lot. I just like started using it again. I wasn't using any compression or anything on my mix bus for like I would say literally like this past year. I was just using like some kind of like tape plugin or whatever, but I don't know. I just like, you guys goes like mixing changes, templates change, and like the way you think about mixing changes like every day. So just went back to using a compressor. Unfortunately, I don't have the API anymore. Until I'm like I said, I'm probably gonna buy it tonight, so I probably will have it. But for now, I'm gonna use this Shadow Hills. I tested the Shadow Hills with the API with the SSL just to see what the difference was, and I would say I pushed them pretty hard because I really wanted to like hear what it did, and I would say out of all three, the API and the Shadow Hills sounded, long as you were using the discrete side of this plugin, it sounded more closer to the API to me, like what I was wanting to hear. The API was still slightly more punchier. I'd say it's like pretty fast compressor, but this is pretty quick too on the discrete side. I feel like if you didn't have the API or whatever, this is like a good replacement for it. Like in my situation, I'm fine with using this. Like I can still get the same thing. Last video I already had set it up, but basically I was explaining. I watched a Vance Powell video, and he's like API 2500 on his mix bus every mix, as far as I know, as far as what he made it seem like. And I used he like explained his settings or whatever, and it never changes for the most part. So I copied his settings and used it in the box, and I would say it's definitely almost always works. I just every now and then I just have to tweak it a little bit, but anyways, these are the settings. As close as I could get it to the API settings that he used. And actually, I'm gonna save this right now, so I know. Save setting as, we'll call it Vance Powell. I think, yeah. Mix bus. And there we go. And then I'm gonna actually make that inactive, and then I'm gonna put it here and replace that. So yeah. Anyways, that was my long thing, and I was gonna use the UAD, but I don't. I sometimes like to keep the UAD stuff for like really sticky situations. You know, I don't know if you guys do that, but I don't really use a lot of the demos on there. Kramer tape, I don't think I have, which sucks, cause that was like, I don't know. I like tape on vocals, and that was like my vocal shaper. It can make it like brighter or darker by changing like the tape speed. Um, so let's see. I don't. That's the only thing. As far as I know, I'm pretty sure Plugin Alliance doesn't have a tape plugin, which is fine. But it would be great because I know if they did, or maybe they are doing one, I know it would be insane. So let's see. I've been using this Rooster Audio. Shout out to Rooster Audio. I think I got it for free through Pro Tools one time. And for some reason, it is not authorized. Yeah, I'll do this off screen. But anyways, been using this. Anyways, not about this plugin or company, but this will be my replacement for the Kramer tape. De-esser, let's see, let's put this SPL back on here. This right here I use on vocal, like where all my vocals get summed and stuff. I just did it one day. I like seen somebody using it on their mix bus. But at the time I just like, obviously this is like a lot of knobs. It's a lot easier to understand than it looks. You definitely need to spend time with it to know what it's doing. Like I honestly still, I've read the manual and watched videos like over and over, and I get it. But when it comes to like actually using it, I get like, sometimes I can still get lost. So to be honest, I just like tweak knobs until it sounds good. This, like where I have it now, is a good starting point. It's really pretty much doing nothing on the compressor side. Um, but I'm adding like a little bit air overall and stuff. So it just stays on there. Still definitely a cool fucking plugin when you get it to work, or when you understand, which it never doesn't work. I always get it to work. Is what I'm trying to say. But also what I'm trying to say is, if you come across this, fucking definitely get it. So this you get in the subscription, which this is like, I feel like everybody has this, and I just now got it. Not really gonna explain what it does, but definitely get it. It's a good mix tool, good mastering tool. The MS on it's crazy. You get all these like the mono maker, and you get the presence shift and all that stuff. It's pretty much, yeah, this plugin's like pretty much like must have, game changer for sure. This is cool. Definitely get this. This is always on my mix bus. This is like essentially, like, I know it's not a console, but I like to think of it as like my mix hitting the console kind of thing. But I do like this in MS mode. It sounds cool. The drive and like color and all that shit's cool. You get a stereo version of this, and you get a mono version of it. Sometimes I'll use it on vocals, which is cool. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It looks like I still have this because I bought this year actually, finally. And yeah, I would say that's pretty much all the plugin alliance stuff that I feel like you should definitely have. And like outside of that, like I said, I don't want to go through the whole bundle because it's like available on there, on their website. So go check it out for yourself. But those are the ones that are, a lot of these, like I would say, yeah, a lot of these were included in the bundle. So get that shit. Even if the individual stuff is on sale, definitely get it, or just get it in general. Like, I don't know. I definitely rock with Plugin Alliance. Shout out to everybody that has been rocking with me. Like, every time I get on, I at least have like a couple new subscribers and shit, which is dope. Yeah, keep subscribing, and I'm gonna try to like post more often. I know I've been saying that, but like I said in the beginning, it's fucking hard to come up with like ideas that aren't already like oversaturated and like shit that I'm tired of hearing about and seeing titles of. So I'm trying to think of like different shit to do. But yeah, definitely keep subscribing. Tell your buddies about me and stuff. And oh yeah, and all the people that have been hitting my Waves link too, I'm actually gonna use that to upgrade. I just thought about that. Definitely keep hitting that Waves link because like it supports this channel. Because now I get to upgrade my shit, and then I can talk about like Waves plugins and stuff. Yeah, you get 10% off, I believe, off your order if you use my link on the description and shit. So keep using that. Keep subscribing. Keep sharing. Keep liking. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Yeah, holla at your boy. If you got any questions or anything or all that shit, just drop them in the comments. And yeah, I want to keep trying to keep posting and shit. So we'll see how it goes. Deuces.
Rico, you put the drip on this.